previous video, we will discuss the exponential Fourier series representations. First, we need to draw some consideration on the basic fundamental of the orthogonal exponential signals. So we can represent complete sets of orthogonal exponential signal using these equations, that phi of k is equals to 1 comma e raised to power plus minus j omega naught t comma e raised to power plus minus 2 omega naught t comma e raised to power plus minus j 3 omega naught t, and so on, which can be collectively written as e raised to power j n omega naught t, where n varies from 0 to plus minus 1 comma plus minus 2 and so on. Then the function can be written considering the coefficient of approximation, where f of t is equals to f of 0 plus f of 1 e raised to power j omega naught t plus f of 2 e raised to power j 2 omega naught t plus so on. And for the negative value of n, f minus 1 e raised to power minus j omega naught t plus f minus 2 e raised to power minus j 2 omega naught t plus so on, where the collective function can be represented using this equation. F of t is equals to summation n varies from minus infinity to infinity f of n e raised to power j n omega naught t. Then we can derive the coefficient of approximation, and we know that the coefficient of approximation for the functions can be calculated using this general formula, where the coefficient of approximation that we have already calculated in our previous class is equals to, suppose C12 is the coefficient of approximation for two functions. So C12 is equals to integral of f of 1t and then the complex value of f of 2t divided by the integral f of 1t multiplied by the complex value f of 2. We have f of t is equals to summation from where n varies from minus infinity to infinity f of n e raised to power j n omega naught t. To find f of n, which is the coefficient of approximation, we can use this general formula, and then we can say that okay, f of n is equals to the integral which is varies from t, the integral having a limits t naught to t naught plus t, first function which is f of t, and then second function e raised to power j n omega naught t dt, divided by the integral, the limit varies from t naught to t naught plus t e raised to power j n omega naught t multiplied by e raised to power j n omega naught t, the complex value dt. The first function is f of t, the second function f of 2 is j e raised to power j n omega naught t, and the coefficient of approximation is f of n. To further simplify the product of e raised to power j n omega naught t and e raised to power j n omega naught t, so you can write, because the e raised to power j n omega naught t star can be written as e raised to power minus j n omega naught t. So if you multiplied e raised to power j n omega naught t with e raised to power minus j n omega naught t, then the power of e is 0. So the power of e is 0, which is equals to 1. So then you can say that okay, f of n is equals to the product of the numerator divided by the denominator, which is only the integral whose limits varies from t naught to t naught plus capital T, where the value of the product is 1. So which is further simplified, f of n is equals to 1 over t, because the integration of this function is 1 of t that we have already derived in our previous line. And to find the value of f of n, which is equals to 1 over t, and then the integration whose limit varies from t naught to t naught plus capital T, f of t e raised to power minus j n omega naught t dt.